inspiration. Yeah, bro, we saw that. Who you got winning Major 2? Are you trying to set me up right now, bro? LA Thieves, man. Dark horse. Hey. Marquez with the 2 Ys. Oh, he's in a good mood today. Fuck yeah. Listen, man, would I love to see LA Thieves win? Sure. But I'll tell you what, no matter what it is, who it is, how it is, FaZe, Optic, and Toronto Ultra, I think, are the big 3 right now. Would probably have to beat like 2 of those teams out of the 3 to win the major. You never know. Who knows, man? But I think any of those 3 teams are a safe bet. Toronto, FaZe, Optic. But I've seen crazier things happen, gentlemen. You know I got to ride for the LA Thieves boys, but if I'm not going into this fucking conversation with LA Thieves in mind, oh, NYSL is really good too. Fuck. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I think it's just gonna it's really just gonna come down to who shows up on Sunday. When you have like 3 to 4 teams that can beat each other on any given day, it's really going to come down to who plays the best on Sunday. Now, obviously, you can't fall asleep at the wheel and fuck up Friday, Saturday, or you won't end up making a championship Sunday. I know that's obvious, but has to be said. Sometimes you can get to an event, come out a little flat-footed, and then just get lose to an underdog team just because, you know, it's tough from going to playing online and then flying to an event, and then you play a 1 best of 5. You don't get any rhythm. That's why I miss the old format so much. But, you know, I always used to think FaZe was a safe bet if you were trying to, like, really guess who's going to win a tournament. But the last, like, 2 years, I think I would correlate FaZe to second place more than I would like correlate them to winning and getting first. I mean, they have been a very dominant second place team. It's very bizarre, actually. I just would never expect a team with that lineup, you know, BZ and Simp, or like the longest lasting duo now in like the CDL era. And I just wouldn't expect those guys. I wouldn't think about those players and not think they couldn't close out a series. That would be a hard team to beat in Search and Destroy. Obviously, stellar respawns. They just have like a very well-rounded game, and I'm surprised how often they have placed second in the last couple years. Thank God, though, brother. Thank God, because that means, yo, LA Thieves, we won some majors. We won a fucking world championship. That was great. I loved every second of that. I think seeing Optic beat Toronto Ultra, too, in this online match this past week was a really big deal for at least the confidence of the guys on Optic. I don't think any 4 of those players are short or missing confidence. Don't get me wrong. But sometimes, like, when you have teams that are as good as FaZe in Toronto and NYSL, and you know you have the talent, sometimes you need to have a scrappy win like that so that the boys can start believing in themselves. It's better if it happens at an event, you know, like sometimes you can draw like a championship matchup in the first round, like it's happened before. And if you win that series, like say you played FaZe first round, which I know can't happen in this bracket, but like, or maybe it could, I don't know. I don't know what the standings actually look like or what the matchups are going to be. My point is, if like Optic were to beat one of these top 4 teams first round, second round, I think that they'd be a hard team to beat for the whole weekend. Sometimes it just takes the boys to believe to finally win that championship together. FaZe is minus 100,000 versus LAG. Is that a real betting line? Is that a real betting line? Are you serious? Or were you just embellishing to make the story sound funny? There's no way that's real, right? Yo, T-Man, thanks for the prime, brother. Let's go, baby. How did you become a professional yapper? All right, D-Rex, here's what you need to do, bro. You need to have multiple, like, conversations in your head all day and then just go live on the internet. And instead of having all those combos in your mind, you do it with a microphone in a room and you talk to yourself. No bullshit, without trying to sound corny or like too dramatic or emotional about it, because I mean it that way, but I also don't. I do a lot of overthinking, which I think a lot of you guys in the chat do. I'm not the only one that does that, but all right. Now this is going to be yapping, but I'm serious. I always wanted a twin brother. Like my dad is a twin. He's got a twin brother. We've got some more twins in the family. And like when I was younger and the youngest in the family, I was a pretty shy kid. I struggled with social situations when I was younger. And then my brother was 2 years ahead of me. He was like my best friend. When he was in high school, he's obviously 2 grades ahead. So he gets a group of friends. We're not hanging out as much. I had friends in high school, but I always wanted somebody to like listen to me and all the crazy shit I had to say or things that I was thinking about or things that I thought I was funny, right? So now that I'm older, this stream is kind of like that. I've got a lot more friends now and some motherfuckers that I love. I would die for. Some of my best friends. But half the time, they got their own shit they got to deal with. They're not going to just sit here and listen to me. And I got to listen to them talk about shit. The stream is literally just like my twin that I never had. And I can say anything and everything that is spewing around, fucking ruminating up here, illuminate, whatever the fucking word. I could just yap. So I think that's why we're so good at just filling time talking. Because I think about this shit all day. And I don't have to keep it up here. I say all this stuff to my wife. And now I say it to you guys as well. I got a full core press of people that can listen to me talk. This is great. This is my dream come true. Chiviz, thank you very much for the prime, brother. Let's go, baby. Porter with 100 bits. You're watching live from the sauna, locked in? Dude, this phone's going to overheat any second. Especially if I get naked, bro. That temperature is going to go up. How many subs it hit? The Nadeshot dance for the culture? Yo, Corkster. Keep it a buck, brother. I think we might have retired the Nadeshot dance. Now that I'm self-aware to know that I don't have rhythm. I didn't know I didn't have rhythm back then. Now that I know that I don't know how to dance or have any rhythm, you're not going to see me dancing too much on stream. We shook ass when we hit 10,000 subs. I will say that. And there was no motion in that